This video is going to be a little different than most of my videos. I had an experience when I was a teenager. I think some people may be able to benefit from that experience. And the way it started was I was in high school my junior year on a wrestling team, and I just didn't have any energy. I had bad headaches and felt tired all the time. I just couldn't do very well. Other than my one claim to fame was winning Wrestler of the Week one week, I was very mediocre, and mainly because I just didn't feel good. And that problem got worse and worse and worse. And one day I was doing chin-ups in one of these bars you can put up in the door frame, like I had in my bedroom doorway, doing chin-ups on it. And my head was hurting something awful. And I got about the third rep or something. Then it was just almost like somebody hit me in the head with an axe. I mean, it was unbelievable. I just dropped to the ground screaming in pain. It was terrible. And my mother came running. I was still at home. I was 15 or 16 at the time. I think I was 16. And she took me to the family doctor. Luckily, he did a blood test and found out I was extremely deficient on iron. And they don't normally expect it in boys, young men, compared to women who have, the monthly cycle causes them to lose blood, but normally boys and men don't have that problem. So, but these pills he gave me, iron pills, were these big giant pills. I call them horse pills. They were huge. But I started taking them. The very next day, it was like I was a new person. Unbelievable how much better I felt. In fact, I didn't realize how bad I had been feeling for so long. It just completely turned me around. And I continued to take them for actually a few years. I didn't really like doing that. I thought, gosh, it would be nice if there's some way I didn't have to keep taking these. But it made me feel so much better, I took them. I was able to lift weights, run, whatever I wanted to do. And I went into college, majored in chemistry. I mean, I didn't have any mental problems then other than being a little crazy, but as far as being able to do schoolwork, I was okay. Well, then somewhere, I think it's when I was in college, I believe, I have an aunt in Ohio. I was from Ohio originally. My dad's sister, we called her Aunt Cooge. That was a nickname. Her real name was Kathleen. She knew about my iron deficiency anemia. And she'd like to read the Columbus, Ohio newspaper. And there was an article in there a professor at Ohio State University had written showing how the absorption of iron from vegetables is a problem if you drink a lot of tea. And what it does is the tannin in the tea apparently formed a complex with iron from vegetables, but if you consume meat, it wasn't a problem. You'd still be able to absorb it because it's more readily absorbable. It was like a light bulb went off. I thought, good grief, because I didn't like meat. I would go days sometimes without eating meat. Even though my mother fixed us various things with meat in it, we weren't real big meat eaters, but I just didn't like to eat it. And so I thought, wow, I'm going to try that. I didn't want to give up tea. I used to drink sweet tea by the gallon growing up in the South in Georgia. But now I drink unsweet tea, but back then it was all sweet tea. So I not only had that problem with iron, but I was consuming a lot of sugar. But in any event, I started eating iron from meat. And I took like a one a day or something. But as I started eating more meat, I got off those big giant horse pills of iron. I was okay. And I've been okay since. That's been almost 50 years ago. So if you know of anybody who possibly has iron deficiency, anemia problems, you might want to pass this along, share it with them. It's amazing how something so simple can cause such a big problem. And so it's because of that, I've been real interested in nutrition and how vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and all that can have a major impact on you, either consuming too many of them or not enough. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, got something out of it. And I appreciate you watching. Please like the video and share it. If you can, look at our other videos. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.